Hello to all of you. It's been very, very long since I last had a Spanish video. I think I also did Spanish last time because we're going to Spain. So now I'm going to do some Spanish words. But this time, this is quite difficult because this is in Danish, Spanish and then Danish. So let's continue. This is going to be fun because this is Danish and then Spanish. So it says here, questions like, what, when, where. Palabras interrogativas. I hope I pronounce it right. It says, them, the Danish who. In Spanish, it's quién or quiénes. And then there's another who, them. I guess this is singular. A quién. And then this or if is the quién. And then there's a question here. Vis bo ete in Danish. Whose book is it? Or which? Yeah, whose book is it? It's like who owns this book? In Spanish, di quién esta libro? In Tagalog, we also say libro in books. And then what and which? Wilken. Well is in Spanish is cuál and Wilken is cuáles. And then if you want to say what is your problem in Spanish, ¿cuál es tu problema? In Tagalog, we also say problema for problem. But we say, ano ang problema mo? What is your problem? In Danish, vad er dit problem? And then, vilken, og vel. Which, what, or in English. And in Spanish is que. And then, which book is yours? Vilken bok er deres? I guess deres is like either a formal way of saying, yeah, yours, I think. Sorry, my eyesight is not super sharp anymore when it comes to small characters. So in Spanish it is ¿Qué libro es de usted? I'm not hearing any. This is I just pronounce it the way I think it is pronounced. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm pronouncing the Spanish correctly. And then, what is it that worries you? Vad är det bekymrar dig? In Danish, and then in English, what is it that worries you? In Spanish is ¿Qué es lo que te preocupa? ¿Qué es sorry. ¿Qué es lo que te preocupa? That's what is it that worries you? Then, vad önskar du? What is your wish? ¿Qué quieres? And then, till, for what? ¿Para qué? And then, bueno, when is cuando. Bueno, kama du tibay? When are you going to come back? Cuando volverás? Cuando volverás? I hope I'm pronouncing it right. But then, how, como, but then how did they? Como esta? In Tagalog, kamusta is from Spanish. And then, vomal. This one I know. This one I always use in Spain. When I go to Spain, I know how to say cuento cuesta. And then when they say in Spanish the numbers, of course, I also know the numbers in Spanish because we're also familiar in Philippines, the Spanish numbers because we also use it. So we are kind of familiar with Spanish numbers in the Philippines. So that's what I always use when I'm buying in Spain, at least that I could get away with. That's the only phrase that I kind of memorize. Cuento cuesta, and then they will say it. Okay. Voleng, how long? Cuánto tiempo? I think in the old days in the Philippines, we also say tiempo. We also use the word tiempo. Yes. But I think we are using it with regards to speed. Yes. Okay. Just remembering. And then where, donde, body, where do you live? Donde vive usted? Don't know if it's usted or usted. Usted. I'm getting used to the soft D of the Danish. That's why I'm mixing it up. Bosque du Hen, where are you going? Adonde vas? Adonde vas? I have to think. I think when you're asking question, the sound of it should be like. Wherefore? Why? ¿Por qué? We also use the word por qué, but we don't spell it like this. We spell it as, instead of porque, Porque, we say Porke. Last question here is for sporty. Why are they asking, or why are you asking? Porque lo pregunta. Porque lo pregunta. That's it. That's it for me. That's my Spanish. I'm going to continue going to read this before our trip in Spain. So I would refresh my very, very basic Spanish. That's it. Bye, guys. Adios, mi amigo. Babel. Paalam.